Yo, 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 what's going on, people? Salute, salute. It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another watch along. Forgive me for sounding nasally. I'm a little under the weather. I got a little stuffy nose, but we here for some WNBA action. Hold on. Look a little dark. I look like I'm in like a cave over here. All right. Tudo, what's up? Daniel, what's going on? Hope y'all are doing well on this Monday evening. It's over here thunderstorming, flash flood warning over here in New York. So hope everyone is staying safe. All right, we have two games on the W schedule today. We have this first game starting shortly. Put up the timer there. In about the next 10 minutes or so, we have the Minnesota Lynx at 18-4 taking on the Sky at 7-13. The Lynx are the #1 seed in the league. The Sky are currently the 10th seed. These two teams faced off on Saturday, I believe, against each other in Chicago. So it's a back-to-back here. Well, a home and home, I should say. So two straight games at home for the Sky against the Lynx, and they won that game 87-71 over the Sky. Big win for them. All right, let's get into the starting lineups, and then we're going to touch on some of the news that happened over the weekend and over the last couple of days. So for the Minnesota Lynx, we have Courtney Williams. Oh, I forgot to change this. There we go. Courtney Williams. We have Kayla McBride. There we go. Kayla McBride, Bridget Carlton, Napheesa Collier, and Alana Smith. Their subs, they have Jessica Shepard, Diamond Miller, Natisha Heidemann, Anastasia Olari-Kosu, and Maria Kleondakova. The players they have out, of course, Carly Samuelson out with the foot surgery, so she's out for the season. And if you didn't know, now you know. Alyssa Pili was waived on Saturday or Sunday. She was waived by the Minnesota Lynx, so she is no longer on the team. Liz, what's going on? Salute, salute. Chemo was good. Hope y'all are doing well. For the Chicago Sky, you have Rachel Bannum, Ariel Atkins, Michaela Onyenwere, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso. Their subs, Elizabeth Williams, Kia Nurse, Rebecca Allen, Haley Van Lith, Maddie Westbeld, and Mariah Jefferson. Only player they have out is Courtney Vandersloot, of course, tore her ACL a couple weeks ago. It feels like over a month ago now. So she's out for the season. All right, so this is game one of the season. Game one of the season. I'm tripping. Game one of the evening. There's another game at 10. I'm not doing that one. As you could probably tell from my voice, a little under the weather, but we're here for some hoops. All right, so let's get into what took place over the weekend. So there were a couple games that took place, especially yesterday. There was about 4 games yesterday. The first game was between Dallas and Indiana. Let me see if I can pull this up for y'all right quick. I might have to scroll back in the days. There we go. Between Dallas and Indiana, Dallas ended up getting smacked up by the Fever. 102-83 was the final score. What's up, Miracle? Hope you're doing well. Arike Gumbawale in her return, 0 for 10, 0 for 3. Just not a good return for her, 2 points. Paige Beckers finished with 21 points, 16 for Lee Yeru, 13 for J.J. Quinterly. For the Fever, you have Natasha Howard finished with 18 points. Aaliyah Boston with 17, got 20 from Kelsey Mitchell and 14 points, 13 assists for Caitlin Clark, 13 off the bench for Sophie Cunningham. All right, so that was that first game. The second game, I didn't go to this one. I sold my tickets to my cousin. She took herself and my little cousin to the game. 79-72, Liberty, 19-point deficit. Climbed all the way back into that game, beat the Atlanta Dreams in 79-72. Second time at home, the Liberty have come back from a big double-digit deficit against the Atlanta Dream at Barclays this season and have come back to win. For the Dream, they were without Ryan Howard. We'll touch on her status a little bit later. Not really. Alicia Gray led the way with 16 points. She shot 9 free throws. For New York, it was Brianna Stewart with 18 and 10. Leonie Fibich, career regular season high, 21 points on 4 made threes. Even Niara Sabli hit a 3. The second half was just beautiful from the Liberty Engineering. That comeback, Sabrina had a terrible night, 3 for 20. Terrible night. But the Liberty still get the win. The next game was the Mystics and the Storm. Final score of that game was 74-69. Mystics come back to beat the Seattle Storm in that one. They outscored them 27-14 in the fourth quarter. Sonia Citron, 17 points. You had 10 and 10 from Kiki, 19 from Sykes. Seattle, you had 16 from NECA, 19 from Ezzy, and 10 from Skylar. So that's like the second time in 3 games they've had a big lead going into the fourth and allowed the team to come back and beat them. So something's got to change over there in Seattle for them to be one of the elite teams. They have to fix up in that area. All right, and the last game of the evening, that was yesterday. The Sun lost to the Sparks, 2 teams at the bottom of the league here. 92-88, the Sparks beat the Sun. You had 20 from Sanaya Rivers with 6 rebounds. She's been playing really well. Bria Hartley finished with 25 points and 6 assists. Her and Rakia got into a little something. Hunter Holy was good. Salute. 17 for Dearica Hamby. You had 19 for Rakia, 21 for Azare with 11 rebounds, 23 for Kelsey Plum. And those were the games from yesterday. All right, we got about 3.5 minutes until this game starts. Yeah, Hunter Holy the Sun. I don't know, my friend. I do not know. I did. Excuse me. I did say I was gonna mention something about Ryan Howard. This came down about 2 hours ago. Ryan Howard has been diagnosed with a left knee injury and will be sidelined the remainder of July. She is expected to make a full recovery. She was selected to be on Team Collier for the All-Star game. Kathy Engelbert may need to select a replacement. So Ryan Howard will miss the All-Star game, will miss the rest of the month when the All-Star break is over. So we'll see if a replacement is named. All the best to her in her recovery. Also did want to touch on a bunch of transactions that happened. As we know, or as if you're not aware, the mid-season cut-down deadline was on July 13th, so a lot of people were getting waived. It started with, on the 12th, Alyssa Pili got waived. Mercedes Russell got waived from the Sparks. Kiana Williams cleared waiver. She was waived by the Mercury a couple days prior. And then Stephanie Talbot got waived from the Valkyries. Jalen Brown and Haley Peters got waived from the Connecticut Sun. And then you had Marquisha Davis from My Liberty ended up getting waived yesterday. So those are the transactions that happened over the weekend. Hopefully these ladies can find another spot to land at, but it was that mid-season cut-down date. All right, Antisocial, salute was good. What's up, JP? Revenge game, even. I feel sorry for the Sky. We'll see what happens. It could be interesting. It could be really interesting. Make sure you fill out the poll. Who do you think is going to win this game? Do the Lynx get revenge, or do the Sky do the double on the Lynx? All right, looks like the broadcast is starting now. Let me take a listen and see what's going on here. What up, TM? I can't believe they waived Pili. Yeah, I mean, she wasn't getting any minutes besides like super garbage times. Yeah, Tudo, this lightning's going crazy, bro. Lightning and thunder's going crazy out here. Chris, what's going on in the chat? Go Sky. Okay, okay. Yeah, Chemo's right. No surprise with the wave plays other than maybe Pali, but she hasn't been doing anything. Yeah, Marquisha, when we were down to like 9, 8 players, she didn't get minutes. I was like, yeah, it's over. It is over, unfortunately. We're sort of in win now mode, and I guess she just didn't line up with our timeline. I guess something in practice wasn't translating, or I don't know. But I thought she could have been a nice young Benija Laney light player. Could play solid defense. Her 3-point shot isn't there. She can penetrate and shoot the midi. So that's what I was hoping for, but unfortunately, it's not gonna pan out. Cameron said you got Courtney Williams first basket. I got Angel Reese over 3.5 points first quarter. Hopefully that pans out. I mean, she did it the last 2 times against the Lynx. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention the spread for those into the spread on this game. According to BetMGM, where is it? Surprisingly, did it's my minus 11.5. The Lynx are 11.5 point favorites. The over under is 160.5. Reminder: these two teams played on Saturday, where the Sky ended up winning that game. Angel Reese and Camilla had great games. Ariel Atkins added 20 points as well. All right, it is time for tip-off, people. Cardoso versus Smith. Jump ball is up, and we are good to go. Sky, win the tip. Rachel with the ball. I have Rachel for 2 threes tonight. She better come through. What's up, Empire? Salute, salute. Oh, Rachel over to Camilla. Back to Rachel with 9 on the clock. Rachel comes off the screen from Reese, going left. 5 on the clock. Rachel, awkward fall away jump shot. Oh, sorry. No first basket for Courtney. Rachel Banham, off balance midi, scores, and the Sky are up. Alana Smith over to Bridget. Bridget with the ball, left side to Alana Smith. Alana Smith pump fakes, corner to Courtney. Back to Alana. Over to Bridget. Over to Kayla. Kayla for 3. Kayla way short. Rebound to Courtney. Courtney drives. Courtney reverse layup, and she smokes it. Rebound to Cardoso. Salute Marlon from the Tesla. Salute, appreciate you. Man, you at the Charger? Ball with Ariel Atkins. Cross court over to Michaela. Up top to Rachel. Rachel for 3. She's short. Rebound to K-Mac. K-Mac crosses half court. Has Cardoso on the sides. Gets it down to Alana Smith against Banham. Easy layup. And Alana Smith gets the Lynx on the board. 2-2. Yeah, Tudor. I hope mine do it too, brother. Ball over to Camilla. Camilla over to Rachel. Rachel with the ball. Gets it over to Angel. Angel over to Michaela. Michaela comes off the screen. Going left. Get it down to Angel. Angel against Bridget. Angel into the paint. Hook shot. Gets fouled. And one. Angel Reese. Let's go. So Angel will go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. She's right on her way to getting my over 3.5 in the first quarter. So Angel Reese, I think she had 11 in the first quarter last game against them. Oh, and she rattles in the free throw for the 3-point play. And she's up to 3 points. It's 5-2 Chicago. Alana Smith over to Bridget. Bridget gets fouled there by Rachel Banham on the drive to the basket. No shooting. It'll be sideline out of bounds. Ball in play with the Lynx over to Napheesa. Over to K-Mac. Alana Smith for 3. Short. Camilla, another rebound. Ariel Atkins gets to the midi, pull up, short, fight for the rebound. Camilla gets the rebound, throws it out to Rachel, over to Michaela. Michaela for 3. She misses. Alana Smith with the rebound. Yeah, Chris, the Sky are at home. The Sky are at home. Thanks for joining the stream. Ball down to Napheesa. Napheesa turnaround over Bantam. Easy work for Napheesa. She's on the board. Ball down to Angel. Angel, yes, go. Cash the bet. Angel scores on Napheesa. And she's up to 5 points here. 7-4 Chicago. What's up, Cat? Courtney Williams, corner three is up. And the ball gets tipped around and out of bounds. Oh, shoot. Did I set my fantasy lineup? Oh, dang it. I don't think I did. I've been home all day. I don't even think I set my lineup. Okay, I did. Ball in play here with the Sky. Camilla over to Rachel. Rachel, wide open three. Rachel Bantam for three. That's one. Let's go, Rach. And it's 10-4 Chicago. Bridget down to Courtney. Courtney in the paint and hits the floater. Wide open in the paint. It's 10-6. Oh, Ariel in and out dribble. Out to Rachel. Rachel for her second three. Oh, she misses. Wide open. Angel fights for the rebound. Doesn't get it. K-Mac on the run here. Kayla with the ball over to Bridget. Bridget wide open for three in the left corner. And Bridget Carlton knocks down the three. The Canadian knocks down the three. And it's 10-9 Chicago. Ariel Atkins with the ball. Gets it over to Michaela. Michaela top of the key three. She responds. Michaela Onyenwere knocks down the three. And threes are flying here in Chicago. It's 13-9. Alana over to Napheesa. Napheesa trying to answer with a three, and it's raining threes. Napheesa now knocks down the three. They just flowing here. It's 13-12. Ariel Atkins with the ball. Oh, terrible pass. Alana Smith gets the steal, dives on the floor, out of bounds, off of Cardoso. Nah, they just throwing them threes up there. 13-12 here. Ball in play. Courtney over to K-Mac. K-Mac comes off the screen going left. She pulls up for a three. Short. Fight for the rebound. Angel gets it. Angel with the ball right side of the floor. She brings it up the court. Calls for the screen. Doesn't get it. Tries to attack Fee. Throws up a wild shot. It's off. Rebound to Bridget. Bridget going coast to coast. Thinks better of it. Dribbles back out over to Courtney. Courtney with the ball. Top of the key. Comes off the screen. Drops it off to Fee. Fee fumbles it. Gets it back. Back to Courtney. Courtney for three. And Courtney Williams knocks down the three. And the Lynx take the lead here. And we have a break in play. 4:57 to go in the first. It's 15-13. Minnesota with their first lead. Or I think it's their first lead of the game here. People, the threes are flying tonight. The threes are flying. Let's take a look right quick. 15-13 is the score right now. Let me scroll down. So for Minnesota, you got Bridget with three, 5 for Napheesa, 2 for Alana Smith, 5 for Courtney Williams. For the Sky, you have Michaela with 3, Angel with 5, and Bantam with 5. So the threes are flying, people. JP said Lynx playing with their food. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say that now. I can't say that right now. We got to wait and see. Gotta wait and see. I'm 20 seconds behind. Let me get out of League Pass and go back in. Hold on. Let me go back in to League Pass. My League Pass was giving me issues yesterday. I had to restart my whole internet. I just restarted my League Pass. So let me know, Kimo. So we're still in a timeout right now. Still in a timeout. Very competitive game so far. The threes are flying so far. Salute to everybody joining on this Monday evening. Please excuse my voice. I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize if my voice cracks or anything, or I sound nasally. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Matthew, what's going on? What did I do? I didn't want to look at this. All right, broadcast is coming back on now. 4:58 to go. My clock's a little ahead. I'm at 4:43. It's 4:58 to go here. Man said, "Hey, Morph." Man called me Morpheus. All right, so let's see if any subs have been made. Haven't seen it as of yet. Players coming back onto the floor now. Okay, they just focus on Ariel Atkins right now. All right, there we go. All right, ball about to be inbounded here. Ball in play with Bantam and the Sky. 15-13 is the score. Bantam. Oh, bad pass. Gets stolen by Bridget Carlton. Bridget Carlton on the go. Stops. Goes up. Misses. Gets her own rebound over to Fee. Fee guarded by Bantam. That's mismatch. Over to Smith. Over to Courtney in the right corner. Drives baseline. Over to Bridget. Bridget left corner three. Misses. Bantam with the rebound. Salute, Liz. Over to Michaela Onenwere in the right corner, and Michaela knocks down the three. That's her second three. 16-15. So threes are raining down here in Chicago. Kayla McBride comes off the screen, drops it off the feet, but Ariel Atkins gets the steal. Camilla hands it off to Angel. Angel outlet pass to Michaela in the right corner, up top to Ariel. Atkins, guarded by Kayla McBride, attacks. Jump past the Bantam. Bantam for three. Oh, it rolls halfway down and out. Fight for the rebound. Smith gets it. Over to K-Mac. K-Mac transition three is up and good. Kayla McBride knocks down the three. And they retake the lead, 18-16. Ariel Atkins top of the key with the ball. Guarded by Alana Smith. Gets downhill. Over to Rachel. Up top to Michaela. Michaela, guarded by Courtney Williams. Gets into center of the lane. Goes glass. Misses. Rebound to Fee. Fee gets it over to Courtney. Courtney, a little crossover into the lane. And he gets fouled on the pass to Alana Smith. She was wide open in the corner. That would have been bad news. Napheesa Heidemann checks in. Napheesa Heidemann gets it over to Alana Smith. Heidemann into the lane, out to Fee. Fee loads up for another three, and that's 2 threes for Fee. And it's 21-16 Minnesota. Haley Van Lith has also checked in. Van Lith gets it over to Onyenwere. Elizabeth Williams has checked in for Cardoso. Elizabeth Williams down the lane. Off balance floater. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Van Lith gets it. Baseline jump shot. She misses. And they call a foul on the floor here on the rebound. Loose ball foul. Called on Alana Smith. Both Alana Smith and Courtney Williams used to play for the Chicago Sky 2 seasons ago. Chicago to inbound, sideline out of bounds. Atkins gets it into Reese. Reese guarded, hounded by Fee. Atkins tries to attack, loses the ball, but gets it back. Nowhere to go with it. Gets it over to Reese. Reese skips through that lane, goes up, and scores. So a broken play results in the layup for Angel, and she's up to 7 points. Courtney over to Jessica Shepard. Over to K-Mac, over to Courtney. Courtney, another three. Another three for Courtney Williams. These threes are flying, people. 24-18. There are 6 for 11 from three. We have a foul here. Kayla McBride checks out. Rebecca Allen checks in for the Chicago Sky. Vanderloot gets it into Reese in the right corner. Out to Elizabeth Williams. Looking for Rebecca. Top of the key with 10 on the clock. Over to Haley, right side of the floor. Haley comes off that screen going right. 4 seconds. Haley spins. Throws it out to Rebecca Allen. Wide open for three. Becca Allen knocks down the three. Her first touch of the ball is a cash out from three. Napheesa gets it in. Barely. She almost got a 5-second inbound violation. It's 24-21. Courtney Williams already hit 2 threes in this game. She steps in for a long midi. Oh, she's on fire. Courtney Williams is feeling it in this first quarter. Courtney Williams up to 10 points here. Ariel Atkins dissects the defense into the lane, throws an off-balance pass. It goes out of bounds. Minnesota shooting 58.8% from the field. 54% from three. 6 for 11. The Sky are 4 for 8 from three. Ball in play here with Haley. Comes off the screen going left. Hezzy move. Attacks Heidemann. Double clutches. Misses. Fight for the rebound. It falls to Shepard. Shepard over to Courtney Williams. Williams guarded tightly by Atkins. Under a minute to go here. Shepard right side to Heidemann. Down to Napheesa against Reese. Steps through. Off balance foul. And she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. She misses the shot on that one. They called a foul on Elizabeth Williams. I don't even know if she was near the play. The Lynx are in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws the rest of this quarter. Score is 26-21. Fee at the line. First free throw is up and good. Cardoso checks back in for Angel Reese this time. Angel gets her first rest. So Napheesa at the line for the second free throw. It's up and good. So Napheesa putting in work early. She's up to 10 points now. So Courtney Williams and Napheesa have 20 of the 28 points here. They both have 10 points each. Elizabeth Williams attacks. Napheesa goes up and scores. Foul and one. Elizabeth Williams drove left side of the floor, takes the bump and scores. She'll go to the line for the 3-point play. AR, salute. What's going on, bro? So Elizabeth Williams at the line for the 3-point play. She has that weird hitch in her jump shot. But listen, if it works, it works. She knocks it down. 4-point game, 28-24. Courtney drop off pass to Jessica Shepard. Double clutches off. Rebound to Liz Williams. Kia Nurse has checked into the game. So it's Van Lith, Nurse, Allen, Williams, and Cardoso. I didn't start my clock. It's about a 2-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 10 seconds to go here. 9, 8. Oh, bad pass. Williams with the steal. 5 seconds to go. 4. Heidemann with the ball with 3 seconds. 2 seconds. She spins away from Van Lith. Baseline jump shot at the buzzer is off. And that's how the first quarter ends. So at the end of 1, it's a 4-point lead for the Lynx. 28-24. Yeah, Chemo. I don't think Haley is ready for the position that they have her in right now. 28-24 at the end of 1, people. All right, let's get ready for the second quarter. Let's take a look at the box score in the meantime. 28-24. If you're looking at the live odds, according to BetMGM, Sky plus 450 at the moment, plus 11.5 on the spread. The over-under, did it change? Yeah, the over-under went up to 172. It started at 160, so if you bet the over on the pregame odds, you're looking pretty good at the moment. You got Napheesa with the first quarter, 10 points for her. Bridget Carlton with 3, 2 for Alana Smith, 10 for Courtney Williams, 3 for K-Mac, and their bench hasn't scored. They're shooting 10 for 19 from the field, 6 for 11 from 3. You're looking in good shape so far, AR. Chicago, salute to young Angel. She respects Coin that had her over 3.5 first quarter points. She finishes with 7. Michaela with 6. Cardoso with 3 rebounds, doesn't have a point yet. Atkins with none, 5 for Banham. You have Van Lith yet to score, 3 for Williams, 3 for Beck Allen. Word, folks. Hit the like button, please. I appreciate you guys for the support. For those just joining, excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. That's why my voice sounds a little raspy, but I'm here to watch some WNBA hoops, give you guys the play-by-play, and we can chat it up. We already got 2 subs so far since we started streaming. Appreciate you guys for the subs. AR says Sky have been playing great offensively as of late, and Lynx not losing 2 in a row. Yeah, you can't count the Lynx out. Cannot count the Lynx out. Right, we're getting ready for the second quarter. Whew. It's all good, AR. It's all good. Better late than never. Appreciate you for the sub. All right, broadcast is coming back now. Let me see if my ticker is working. There we go. Game leaders ticker at the bottom of your screen. All right. I think my mouse is charging now. Later. Let's record some hoops. All right, so it will be Minnesota ball to start the second quarter since the Sky won the jump ball. Let's see what happens here. All right, so ball in play here with the Lynx. We have Heidemann, Kleondakova, Shepard, Carlton, and Diamond Miller. Diamond Miller, top of the key with the rock, comes off that screen, going right, bounce past the Shepard, over to Kleondakova. Baseline jumper is too strong. Cardoso with the rebound. Gets it over to Banham. Father Time, no sir. I haven't been on any other streams unless they were just using my content and you saw me. But I haven't been on any other streams. Salute to finding the channel though. However, you did turnover by the Sky. Heidemann, low bounce pass to Shepard. She recovers. Shepard in the post against Williams. Tries to step through. That's a travel. Do they call it? They do call it. That was a travel, Jess. We all saw it. 28-24. Sky ball. I'll give you a lineup update once we get back to action here. Ball in play is Banham, Nurse, Allen, Williams, and Cardoso. Cardoso has the ball from Williams. Nice high-low there, and Cardoso gets on the board. Her first points, 28-26. Ball over to Miller. Oh, Miller fumbles the ball. Turnover there. Unforced error. Rebecca Allen with the rock here. Beck Allen over to Rachel Banham. Almost turns it over. Comes off that screen. Lob pass to Cardoso. Attacks. Left hand layup. Oh, too strong. She wanted a foul call. Didn't get it. Shepard with the rebound. Over to Diamond Miller. Left wing. Cross court over to Heidemann. Up top to Klondakova. Back to Heidemann. Heidemann for 3. High archer is off. Rebound to Nurse. Chicago with a chance to tie or take the lead here. Rebecca Allen with the ball over to Rachel Banham. Pump fakes for three. Almost pulled. Thought better of it. Comes off the screen from Cardoso. They try to go. They go Nurse over to Liz Williams. She wasn't even looking. She was wide open. Nurse bounce past to Williams. She gets back open and scores. Patience is a virtue. And they tie the game at 28. So Chicago tie the game at 28. Minnesota with the rock. Over to Heidemann. Comes up the screen going left. Over to Jess Shepard. Left side to Bridget. Bridget curling into the paint. Steps back. Over to Diamond. Left side. Bounce pass to Shepard. Just constant movement here for the Lynx. 4 seconds to go. Somebody's going to have to get a shot up. Klundakova, her big behind, tried to do a spin move and fell. And it's a shot clock violation. Klundakova did the slowest spin move I've ever seen. Tripped over her own feet and fell. That was great defense by the Sky, though. I got to give them credit for sticking with their matchups on that possession there. Substitutions happen. Alana Smith checks in. Kayla McBride checks in. 12 points in the paint for the Sky so far. Oh, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the stream, this game is on League Pass. We have a foul there by Diamond Miller. This game is not on national TV. It's on League Pass. I forgot to mention it. It is Sky Ball. Empire. Nah, they would probably get a bunch of hate, a bunch of bad reviews if they say stuff like that. Beck Allen with the ball over to Angel Reese, who's checked back in, top of the key. Angel guarded by Fee. She attacks Fee, goes left, throws it over to Camilla. No look pass. Oh, Angel. I see the eyes. I see him. What a pass from Angel over two defenders to a wide open Cardoso under the basket. Oh, finds K-Mag wide open. Scoop layup is up and good for Kayla McBride. Banham over to Beck Allen. Beck Allen with the ball over to Banham. Left side to Nurse. Nurse goes right. Back to Reese. Handoff back to Nurse. Nurse down into the midi. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Williams gets it. Williams right side of the floor here. Oh, it crosses over left to right. Pump fake. Up top to Alana Smith. She pump fakes. Cardoso flies by. She goes up with the left and gets fouled. They call a foul on Rachel Banham there on Alana Smith. So Alana Smith going to the line for 2 free throws. Alana Smith way short. Barely grazes the rim. Rachel Banham will go to the bench. Rachel Banham been dealing with foul trouble a lot. Since every watch along I do, she gets 2 fouls in that first quarter. And Alana Smith misses both. Some may say ball don't lie. And it stays tied at 30 apiece. Atkins with the ball. Atkins comes off a stagger going to her right. Comes back left. Guarded by Fee. I don't think that's the matchup she wanted. She shoots over her. She says, shut up, Jay. I don't care who's guarding me. I'm scoring. And Atkins knocks down the jumper. Is that score right? They have the wrong. Oh, okay. They changed it. They were saying 34-30 on the broadcast, but it's 32-30, and the Lynx turn it over. Napheesa Collier with an offensive foul there. Ball in play here with Atkins. Crosses half court. Atkins at the half court line, guarded by K-Mac. Right to left, back to right. Dancing behind the screen. Comes off the screen. Jump pass to Rebecca Allen. A 3 again. Can she hit it? And she does. Beck Allen, the Aussie, knocks down the 3. That's 2 threes for her. 35-30 is the score. Courtney Williams gets to the right baseline, throws it back out to Kayla. Up to Napheesa, left side to Diamond. Diamond drives baseline. Pump fakes, attacks Reese, throws a wild reverse shot, gets her own rebound though. Wide open under the basket. She shoots the floater, it bounces around a couple times, doesn't fall. Rebound to Angel. Angel drops it off to Atkins. Over to Nurse. Corner to Beck Allen. She pump fakes in the right corner. Step back. No way. That's not your game. And she misses, of course. Rebound to Courtney. Beck Allen doing step backs going left. Diamond Miller steps out of bounds off the pass from Kayla McBride. Another turnover. And we have a timeout on the floor here. 5:09 to go. Sky up 35-30. All right, let's take a look here. 35-30 is the score. Sky outscoring the Lynx 11-2 in the quarter. Look, the odds changing. Sky plus 135. And plus 3.5 on the spread. Interesting. Minnesota, you got Fee still with 10. Hasn't scored since the first. Courtney Williams hasn't scored since the first either. So let's take a look at Chicago because only 2 points have been scored by the Lynx since the first. You got Angel with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. You got Onyewere with 6 still, 4 for Cardoso with 4 rebounds, 2 for Atkins, 5 for Banham, 6 for Beck Allen on 2 made threes, 5 for Liz Williams. Sky shooting 51% from the field, 55% from 3. They've only shot 2 free throws and made them both. Lynx up to 5 turnovers here in the first half. They're shooting 45% from the floor, 50% from 3, and they've 2 for 4 from the line. Tudo says Lynx love to turn the ball over a ton. Not a good MO. Not a good MO. Salute to everybody following on the watch along. Make sure you leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. Also fill out the poll. Who you think is going to win this game, Sky or Lynx? This is the 3rd game of the series. Series is tied 1-1. There'll be one more game in this series. I'm drinking some OJ here, trying to get my vitamin C up. Tudo says I trust the Lynx over the Storm. Yeah, that's a good assessment there. Broadcast coming back here. Broadcast is coming back. Sky up 35-30 right now. That is the correct score. Okay. So ball coming back in play here. 5:09 to go. Let me run my clock down a little bit to get as accurate as possible. So it's Sky to inbound. Camila Cardoso will inbound here. And they get it into Atkins in the backcourt. Ariel Atkins over to Beck Allen. Over to Reese. Reese at the mid post here. Reese attacks right on Collier and scores. Angel Reese looking at Napheesa Collier like barbecue chicken. And she scores 37-30. 15-2 run in the last 4 minutes. Angel Reese having a good game again. She's up to 9 points. Courtney Williams with the ball. Up top to K-Mac, left side to Fee. Fee down to Alana Smith versus Beck Allen. The 2 Aussies. Hands it off to K-Mac. And we have a defensive 3-second by Cardoso. She was camped out in the lane there. So that is a one-shot free throw here by anybody on the court. For the Lynx, that is. So Napheesa, of course, will step up to the line for the free throw. Shooting historic free throw percentages this season, knocks down the technical free throw. 37-31 is the score. So Bridget Carlton to inbound, opposite side of the court from the benches. Bridget Carlton gets it into Alana Smith. It was a defensive 3 seconds, Cat. So Camilla was just standing in the lane too long, so they called it. That's a one-shot free throw. As what's her name? Courtney Williams gets to the midi on the left elbow and scores. She's up to 12 points here. Ball down over to Reese. Reese faces up on Fee. A little in and out. A little left-right. Over to Atkins for 3. Misses. Rebound to Smith. Smith over to Williams. Williams with the ball. Gets back to the midi. Throws it out to Alana Smith. Oh, finds K-Mac on the cut. Over to Bridget Carlton. No hesitation. 3 is up. Alana Smith gets the rebound. Finds Courtney Williams floater in the middle of the floor. She tips it out. She tips her own miss out to the teammate, and it's a loose ball foul by Michaela Onyenwere. Back on July 6th, Courtney Williams had 25 points and 6 assists against the Chicago Sky. Ball in play with the Lynx. Kayla McBride off the screen for 3, short. Another offensive rebound by the Lynx. V in the post against Angel. Step through under, goes up, left hand foul, and 1. Napheesa gets her get back, and she'll go to the line for the 3-point play. V versus Reese, volume 3. Or this might be volume 2. I don't think she was there in the first matchup. So Napheesa with 14. No, with 13, going for 14 here. And she cashes in. Ball and play with the Sky. Rachel Bannum back into the game. Rachel Bannum attacks right. Right to left crossover. Throws it down to Williams. Wide open. Williams in the post against Fee. Throws it out to Onyenwere. Up top to Atkins. Atkins gets the ball deflected. 5 on the shot clock. In and out dribble. Finds Onyenwere in the corner. Gets blocked by Bridget. Onyenwere throws it up at the buzzer. She got her own rebound, but missed. Rebound to Kayla. Kayla bounce pass to Alana Smith. Goes in and misses the layup. Rebound to Reese. Reese on the run here. Doesn't have numbers. Right to left crossover. Gets the ball almost stolen by K-Mac. It goes to Bannum. Liz Williams attacks the smaller Courtney Williams. Gets the ball stripped. Gets her own rebound. Shoots it off the side of the backboard. And Alana Smith with the rebound. Over to K-Mac. Napheesa, midi from the right elbow. Too strong. Bannum tips it out over to Reese. They have numbers. A 3-on-1 here. Reese attacks. Goes up. Right hand layup is good. Foul. And 1. Angel Reese. Angel Reese have a half. Angel up to 11 points here. Takes that 3-on-1 break by herself and scores the layup. We have a timeout on the floor here. 2:33 to go. Sky up 39-36. Take a look. 39-36. As you can see, layup by Angel Reese and foul by Bridget Carlton. Sky outscoring the Lynx 15-8 in the quarter. For Minnesota, you have Napheesa with 14 points in the first half. Got Bridget Carlton with 3, Alana Smith with 2, Courtney Williams with 12, and 5 for Kayla McBride. Chemo says, your stream is caught up to mine now? Perfect. Their bench has given them 0. Diana says, AR +1. JP said, I want Angel Tessa was making all the layups. Listen, man, it just takes reps, more reps and more reps. Just takes getting better every day. That's all it takes. And she's been showing it. So, in the words of Jason Tatum, what they gonna say now? If you know, you know. Angel Reese, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She's 5 for 6 from the field. Onyenwere with 6 still, 4 for Cardoso, 2 for Atkins. Bannum with 5. 6 for Allen, 5 for Elizabeth Williams. Salute to everybody still hanging around for some WNBA hoops on a Monday. This is the first game of 2 games on the schedule. I won't be doing the second game. That game is on League Pass between the Valkyries and the Mercury. Danny says, I am not an AR fan, but I give her credit for improving her game. That's what you I appreciate that. That's all you want to hope for and expect from professionals, is that they try to get better at their craft every day. Man, Tudo think this JP think this is who cloned Tyrone out here. What's going on? With the body double. 39-36 is the score. 39-36 is the score. Right, broadcast coming back. Broadcast is coming back. Liz says, what will happen if Angel actually got with a good team? Listen, the sky is the limit. No, sky is not even the limit. And this is not even her final form. If she could get that mid range jump shot going down, she doesn't even have to shoot threes. She can get an effective mid range jump shot, continue to be a beast on the boards, and continue to improve in finishing those layups as she misses the free throw. But a rebound to Onyenwere, then she could go down as one of the greats this game has ever seen. But it's too early to say this is only year 2 for her. Banham for 3. Banham knocks down the 3. Rachel Banham, salute to you, hits 2 threes. She respects coin. 42-36. As the broadcast just said, she's 23 years old. Angel's only 23, so she has a lot of years, health permitting, ahead of her. Kayla McBride with the response, way off. Hits all backboard on that one. Rebound to Reese. Over to Williams. Williams down the lane, goes for the layup and scores. Chicago taking it to the Lynx right now, 44-36. Courtney Williams out to Napheesa. Napheesa for another 3. Oh, Reese saves it. I thought she was gonna let it go, but she saves it inbounds. Napheesa missed that one pretty badly. Wide right. Banham with the ball. Banham gets the screen from Williams. Banham going to her left. Pulls up for the midi. And Banham knocks down the mid-range jump shot. That's a quick 7-0 run out that timeout for the Sky. Uh-oh. I think the Sky might have Minnesota's number. Courtney Williams says, shut up. She hits the left midi from the left elbow. And a bad inbound there by Reese. I'm over here bigging up the Sky and they doing foolishness. Bridget looks down. 3 is up. And a silly 5-point giveaway right there for the Chicago Sky. As I'm bigging them up, Angel Reese inbounds it to nobody. Bridget Carlton hits a 3. Reese with the ball over to Atkins. Atkins tries to shoot a 3 and she misses, but it's a foul. Illegal screen by Angel Reese. So back-to-back turnovers by the Sky. One on the inbound and one on the illegal screen. Reese up to 2 fouls here in this first half. Listen, a bit of maturity would benefit her too. Sorry to sound like your old Nana. Listen, as long as she continues to improve both in her game and as a person, that's all that matters. Kayla McBride wide open for 3 and she hits the 3. So a quick response here, a quick response with a 7-0 run. It's a 2-point game. I needed K-Mac to hit 2, Banham to hit 2, so everything is going according to plan right now. Atkins with the ball. Atkins over to Reese. Reese attacks Fee. Oh, tries to get it to Williams. Ball deflected out of bounds, and Bridget hits it out of bounds for the Lynx and stays with the Sky. Kia Nurse to check in. Oh, my bad, y'all. My clock. I didn't even know my clock is all the way at 0. 13 seconds to go here. Chicago ball. Rachel Banham. Inbounds to Elizabeth Williams. Top of the key. Down to Michaela. Michaela in the post. Goes up. I don't know if she got it off in time. She missed anyway, but it was a shot clock violation. Yeah, Chemo. That lead got evaporated in the blink of an eye. They were down by 10, and then I looked down, looked up, and it's a 2-point game. 9 seconds to go here. Courtney Williams with the ball. 7 seconds to go. Courtney comes off the screen going left. Courtney stops. Over to Napheesa. Napheesa 3. I think Reese got a piece of it. And that's how the quarter ends. So Reese with the block. And that's how the quarter ends. So at the end of the first half, the Sky hang on to the lead. They're up 46-44. All right, as always, we're going to take a look at the box score and the team stats. And then we'll take a preview at the upcoming schedule for the rest of the week as the All-Star break is approaching in a couple days. Let's get stuff ready for the third quarter first. Always be forgetting. All right, third quarter. Cool. Let's take a look at that. Let me get my halftime clock ready as well, so we can stay on time here. And there we go. All right, and let's get it started. 15 minutes for halftime. Let's get to it. Excuse me, my bad. 46-44 at the end of the first half. Minnesota outscored Chicago 28-24. The Sky outscored the Lynx 22-16 in the second. For Minnesota, you got Napheesa with 14. You got Bridget Carlton with 6. 2 for Alana Smith, 14 for Courtney Williams, and Kayla McBride for 8. Off the bench, their bench has not scored. Wow. Bench has not scored. Chicago, Angel Reese with 11 and 6 with 2 assists. She does have 2 fouls, something to keep an eye on. I mean, it seems to be okay. 2 fouls at the half is decent. You got 4 more fouls to play with. Onyemweri with 6 and 2. You got 4 for Cardoso. I need her to get 10 points. Atkins with 2. Bannon with 15. Liz Williams with 5. 6 for Beck Allen. The Sky shoot 51% from the field, 53% from 3 on 13 attempts. They made 7, 2 for 3 from the line. 12 assists as a team, 6 turnovers. And like 4 of those turnovers came in the last 2 minutes of the quarter. For Minnesota, you got 41% from the field, 42% from 3 on 19 attempts. They made 8, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. 13 assists as a team, 5 turnovers. I don't think they turned the ball over in that second quarter, which is a key reason in their comeback here. So 49-42 is the score. Looking at the comments, AR says AR under points not looking good. I took her over on boards. Yeah, I stayed away from Angel because the odds on her rebounds is they have it at 12.5 to start. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I just took her over on the first quarter points and she did it. So she's good in my book. Tudo said not a good way to end the half by Chicago. Should be up more. Yeah, that's. Let's see if I can scroll back a little bit here. How far? Let's go play by play. So if we go back in the second quarter here and we take a look. So when they were up big, let's see, they were up 40. Let me see what their biggest lead was. So they were here. This is their biggest lead, 49-36 with 1:26 to go. I hope y'all can see what I'm showing right here. Rachel, is this the right game? What's this? 66 foot? I don't know what this is. 49-36. Is this right? That looked wrong for a second. I don't know what Yahoo got going on. But they were up 39-36 with 2 minutes. 41-36. Is this? Yeah, they were up 39. All right. I'm tripping now. Okay, cool. I looked like I was on the wrong game, right? I'm looking. I'm like, what is this? Let me see. Let me go here. Play by play. I'm like, what is this score? Don't even look right. There we go. All right, let me see where they started giving up the game. So Chicago went up. They were up 46-36, 126. I don't know what 66-foot 3-point. Yahoo got their stats wrong. So from 129, they were up 10, and you blink your eye, and it's a 1-point game. So in the last 120, they blew the lead. I need to start looking at ESPN. I don't know what Yahoo's saying. She hit a 66-foot 3-pointer. That threw me off. Anyways, let's get back to this thing. Let's take a look at the upcoming games here. So we have one more game tonight. I'm not doing it, but we have one more game. Phoenix versus Golden State. Phoenix 14-6, Golden State 10-10. I'm waiting to see who's playing. I know Satu's been out hurt. I think they said she's gonna be out until after the All-Star break. Kalia Copper's been out, so it's been Alyssa Thomas and the Pips out there. Um, Looking at the recent games, the Mercury are leading the season series 1-0. Phoenix, they play tonight, and then they play on August 19th, and then again on August 22nd. Looking at their recent games, the Mercury have won 3 of their last 5. The Valkyries have lost 3 of their last 5. So that's what we're expecting here. All right, now let's go back to the rest of the schedule here. So if we look to tomorrow's games, I will be back tomorrow. Um, I I don't know what game I want to do. I want to do the Fever game, but this might be a shellacking. Who knows? This might be a beatdown. 11 and 10 Fever take on the 3 and 18 Connecticut Sun on ESPN at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we have the Washington Mystics taking on the Los Angeles Sparks at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably do the Fever game. I don't want to stay up for another a late night game if I don't have to. And then on Wednesday, we have a couple camp games and then a couple late night games as well. So Atlanta and Chicago at 12 p.m. Eastern. So that's noon Eastern on Wednesday. Atlanta and Chicago face off. We'll probably do that one on the watch along. Phoenix and Minnesota at 1 p.m. Eastern. Golden State and Seattle at 3 p.m. Eastern. And then you have the late night games, Indiana versus New York. So Indiana on a second night of a back-to-back to close out the All-Star break. And then Vegas and Dallas. Looking at the comments. What we got? Orpheus says, yes, Lynx for the W. RO2 says, Lynx is good. Not surprised by the comeback. Yeah. Orpheus says, who's the best player on the Mercury? I would say Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas is the best player on the Mercury. She's a triple-double, a walking triple-double. When you see her play, you'd be like, oh, she can't shoot threes. She can't be good. But if you were here, people on that other watch-along when they played the Minnesota Lynx could tell you Alyssa Thomas went absolutely crazy in that fourth quarter to give them the win. Chemo says Fever game could be another mini brawl. Nah, they gonna nip that in the bud. Too much. Ever since that game, the refs have been calling that type of stuff tight. Empire says, did I see ESPN's top 25 W player rankings? No. But since we have some time, excuse me, almost coughed. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna pull it up. All right. Here we go. Let's take a look. We got some time here. Oh, let me stop this before they flag my account for highlights playing. So this is according to ESPN. Multiple contributors released today. This morning, actually. No problem, Orpheus. Kat says, what's the actual score of the game? Actual score of the game is 46-44. 46-44. Yeah, what Chemo said. We're going to get into this. I'm just looking at the comments before I touch on it. Satu Sabali is the all-star, but 18 makes the Mercury go. Yep. Let's take a look at this. We only got about 6 minutes. All right, so this is according to ESPN. So let's scroll through this. I haven't taken a look. Napheesa, they have at number 1. Okay, who they got at number 2? Asia, okay, that's okay. There might be some conflict between people who's 1 or 2, but okay. 3, Alyssa Thomas, we just mentioned her. So Orpheus, as you can see, she's ranked number 3. RO2 said they got people in their feelings. Not surprising. Anything that happens in W get people in their feelings. Number 4, Stewie. Okay. I'll take it. Sab at 5. Got Ali Shagray at 6. Satu at 7. Okay, so Mercury got 2 in the top 10. Liberty got 2 in the top 10. You got Aaliyah Boston at 8 with Caitlin at 9. Oh, I can see why they would probably have people in their feelings now. So 2 Fever players in the top 10. NECA closes out at 10. Got Sky Dig at 11. Got K Plum at 12. Paige Beckers at 13. Jackie Young at 14. Kay Mitchell at 15. So Fever got 3 in the top 20. In the top 15, if you want to narrow it down. 16 for Ryan Howard. Okay. 17, K-Mac. 18, Reese. Got 19, Hamby. 20, Gabby. 21, Bree Jones. 22, Britt Sykes. 23, Sonia Citron. What else we got? 20, Sonia Citron 23. Oh, oh snap. That's crazy. I did not. I just scrolled past that like I wasn't just watching what I was watching. I was just like, oh, Sonia Citron, kept scrolling. Holy, Sonia Citron at 23, not even halfway through the rookie year. Salute. And 24 KT, 25 Courtney Williams. Interesting. Who was missing? I'm trying to think. Is it just for? I'm assuming it's just for this season because I didn't see John Quell, so it's probably just for this season so far. Let me scroll back up to the top. Sorry if it's giving y'all like flash. Oh, ranking the 25 best players at the All-Star break. Okay, I can see why John Quell wasn't there because she hasn't played a lot. They got Citron at 23 this season. It's just this season, so I mean she's an All-Star, so I guess you had to put her in there. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to these rankings to be completely honest with you, but what's the most egregious thing on this list? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. What's the most egregious thing on this list? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Kat says Sonya balling. Yeah, she is balling. I gotta salute. I gotta give credit where credit is due. She is balling. All right. But that's interesting list there. Interesting list there. Right? 46-44. 46-44. Give me a second, y'all. I'll be right back. We got about 2.5 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, what up, y'all? All right, back just in time. I never really used. That's the first time I think I've left midstream. I mean, drinking all this liquid. Got to do what you got to do. Thanks for hanging around, y'all. We're almost back from halftime. I hope. I heard the comments going off in my ear as I was away. Let's see what we got. Earl 2 says Citron was interesting. She's playing well, but it's just a list under ESPN. Yeah, got to take that stuff with a grain of salt. Robert says, in my opinion, John Cole Jones is the best. If you watch Liberty, you know. Yeah, definitely. I know all too well. Salute Robert for the comment. Terrence says CC way too high. All right, come on. Opinions of mankind which are ultimately worth it. Can't live our lives by them. Man, wise words. Wise words, Cat. Wise words. All right. Halftime is over. And let's get back to business. I forgot who sings that song. If somebody put it in the comments. I don't even know what genre that song is. Just hear it on the radio in the past. Ball in the paint with the Lynx. Over to Bridget. Bridget off balance three. Oh, she banks it in from the left wing. And the Lynx take the lead immediately. What in the world? 47-46. Gets it down to Cardoso. Cardoso spins off balance. Turnaround is off. Rebound to Courtney Williams. Courtney Williams on the run here. Courtney Williams goes behind the back. Drops it off to Fee on the roll. Step through move. And they call a foul there on Onyenwere or Cardoso. I don't know who it's on. I call it on Onyenwere. So Fee at the line, going for 2 free throws here. Cashes in. Cass said liposomal C for UJ is strong, so you got to start low at like 1,000 milligrams daily and then increase. All right, I'm gonna definitely look that up. Definitely go to. I got CVS across the street, the pharmacy, so I'm gonna go take a look. Fee knocks down both. 49-46. Let me favorite this comment so before I forget. Thanks, Kat. Ball over to Michaela, right side to Rachel. Over to good pick and roll there. Oh, Camilla smokes the left hand layup. She's not respecting Coin right now. Courtney Williams over to K-Mac. K-Mac, no hesitation. 3 is up, short. Nurse gets the rebound. Who is Nurse starting for? Angel Reese with the ball. Gets downhill, gets blocked. Uh-oh, what happened to Ariel Atkins? Is she okay? And ball goes out of bounds. Turnover by the Lynx. Anybody who's watching, who knows what happened to Atkins? I didn't see anything. Let me look on the socials. Because Kia Nurse starts to say, oh, Ariel Atkins is injured. Oh, no. That might be not respecting Coin. Kia Nurse with the rock hair. 49-46. If I find out any more information about Atkins, I'll let y'all know. But she did not start this second half. Cardoso with the ball. Gets it over to Onyenwere with 5 on the clock. She spins into the lane, gets downhill, hangs, draws the foul. 2 Lynx players fall down. But Onyenwere will go to the line for 2 free throws. Let me end this poll while we still have a little advantage here. So 51% said Lynx, 48% said Sky for who wins this game. Currently, the Lynx are up by 3 with Onyenwere at the line. First free throw is up. She cashes in. Second free throw is up and good for Onyenwere. It's a 1-point game. I bet I think I hit the mic. Ball in play with Napheesa, top of the key. Right side to Alana Smith. Alana Smith dribbles back to top of the key over to Courtney. Courtney attacks left. Pulls up. Midi is up. Rolls off. Fight for the rebound. And it's out on Alana Smith. Ball with the Sky. Ball in play here with Chicago. Over to Reese. Hand off to Onyenwere. Over to Banham. Banham attacks left. Banham for 3, short. Rebound to K-Mac. K-Mac bounce past the Fee on the run. She pauses and scores. Fast break bucket is good. 51-48. Kimo said, I didn't see where Ariel Atkins got injured. Yeah, me either. Oh, turnover by Bantam. Ball gets deflected. They have a 3-on-2. Alana Smith under the basket turns it over. Bantam gets her steal back over the Nurse. The Nurse attacks Bridget. Fall away jump shot goes glass. Canadian on Canadian crime. She hits the glass. The bank off the glass on the left hand side. Makes it a 1-point game. 51-50 Minnesota. Overton Fee, top of the key. Down over to Alana. Right side to Fee in the right corner. Up top to Courtney. Courtney with 5 on the clock. Drops it off to Alana Smith on the roll. And that's easy work. Alana Smith wanted a foul on that one. She hits the layup anyway. Yeah, she's not even on the bench, Atkins. They said she got the broadcast saying she got banged up pretty good. So Napheesa gets to steal on Cardoso. And then they might have called a clear path here. Oh, they say Atkins is out the rest of the game. Damn, that kills that ticket. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. A leg injury. Man, that was the last piece I needed too. That sucks. That sucks. Holy said, bro, thoughts on Alana Smith's game when she's healthy? She's a good 3-and-D, a good 3-point shooter. She plays that pick and roll really well. As Napheesa hits the clear path foul. Solid defender. Can run the floor. Hey Cheryl, what's going on? Salute, salute. Ball in play here. With the Lynx. Fee with the ball over the. What was this? Over the. Man, Courtney Williams over to Kayla McBride. Gets into the paint. One hand floater, wide open and misses. Liz Williams with the rebound. Liz Williams with the ball. Handoff to Nurse. Left side to Bantam. Bantam over to Onyenwere. Top of the key. Onyenwere spins. Throws it to Reese in the paint. Gets ripped by Napheesa. Didn't even let her get off the ground. Just ripped it out of her hand like taking candy from a baby out there. Fee over to Heidemann. Left side of the floor. Up top to Cleondakova. Down to Fee. They call a foul there on Onyenwere. 30 fouls on Onyenwere. He had received an Ariel Atkins leg won't return. Damn, unfortunate. Courtney Williams off the screen. Midi is up and water. Courtney Williams hits the midi. And a timeout here by Tyler Marsh. 56-50. Lynx have turned this game on their head. On its head, I should say. 56-50. 5:09 to go. All right, let's take a look at the box score right now. There we go. 56-50 is the score. Lynx. Oh, I'm still on the play-by-play. Let's go summary. Lynx outscoring the Skies 12-4 in this third quarter. No Atkins is going to be a problem for them. Kia Nurse is a 3-point shooter, but Atkins gives you some dribble penetration. She can hit the 3 as well. She can finish at the basket. Kia Nurse gives you a little different element. So, Sky having to adjust. You got Napheesa with 19. Yeah, Cat. Cheryl does not want this one to get away. Got Napheesa with 19. Got 9 for Bridget. 4 for Alana Smith. 16 for Courtney Williams. 8 for Kayla McBride. Then you have their bench still hasn't scored, which is crazy to me. Angel Reese with 11 and 6. You got 8 for Onyenwere. 4 for Cardoso. 10 for Banham and 2 for Atkins before she got hurt. Nurse with 2, 7 for Williams, 6 for Beck Allen. They're up to 8 turnovers now. Got to take care of the ball. 7 for the Minnesota Lynx. Man, we got 98 y'all in the chat. 100. Oh, we just hit 100. Salute to everybody joining. Make sure you leave a like if you like this type of content. Subscribe if you're new here. I do WNBA watch-alongs all season long. We're only doing this game this evening. We'll be back tomorrow for another game, and then on Wednesday we'll probably do 1 or 2, or maybe even 3 games, schedule permitting. And then we have the All-Star break, so there won't be any games until next Tuesday or Wednesday, after the games close on Wednesday. Brad says, y'all reckon Angel will get 4 more points? I mean, she gonna need to if they want to win this game, Brad. Salute. I think it's your first time to chat. I don't think I've seen your name. Salute. Kimo says Camilla had a couple of those defensive 3-second calls, but yeah, they definitely need her out there though. Oh, they're showing the replay on when Atkins got hurt. She came off the screen. Oh, that's a non-contact injury. And then she starts hopping. I don't know. It was a non-contact injury. If y'all are watching the broadcast, I'm not too sure what happened there. Ball in play here with the Sky. Angel Reese with the ball, gets downhill. It gets blocked by Kliondakova, and then she falls cross leg style. But she gets the block. Courtney Williams over to Kliondakova. Courtney, left side to feed. Corner to Heidemann. Those non-contacts are the worst. Courtney Williams steps into a 3, misses. Beck Allen with the rebound. Yeah, Kat, maybe she did. Maybe she did play it, Ramon. Didn't see anything nefarious there. Beck Allen, top of the key with 10 on the clock. Over to Nurse. This is where they miss Atkins. Somebody to get some dribble penetration from the wing spot. Nakia Nurse up and under, throws up some wild shot, gets bailed out by Maria Kliondakova, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Danny said, Jay, am I streaming the All-Star game? Nah, I won't. I'll be away starting Thursday on a job trip, so I won't be back until Sunday evening. So I won't be streaming the All-Star game. I wish I could, but I won't be able to. Kia Nurse knocks down the first free throw. Yeah, that would have been a nice stream. The All-Star, the 3-point contest and all that stuff. That would have been cool. Kia Nurse, second one is up and good. 56-52 is the score. Lynx on top. 56-52. Under almost 4 minutes to go here in the third. Napheesa gets fouled on the pass by Beck Allen. Okay, Heidemann the inbound. Gets it into Williams. Williams with the ball. Playing with it behind the screen. Williams over to Fee. Fee right side to Heidemann. Heidemann comes off the screen going left. Into the paint. Left hand floater is up. Bounces around. And Reese with the rebound. Reese crosses half court. 56-52 is the score. Beck Allen gets downhill, gets the ball stripped. And Courtney Williams has it. And I don't know what they're going to call there. Are they going to call another clear path foul here? It should be automatic shots. The Lynx are in the bonus. So they're shooting the free throws the rest of the way. They're going to review it to see if it's a clear path or the transition take foul. But it's going to be automatic. It's automatic free throws anyway. So Courtney Williams at the line to shoot 2 free throws. Free throws up. And Courtney Williams knocks it down. She has 17, Courtney Williams. Doing work for my fantasy team. Second one is up and good. So she's up to 18 now. 58-52 Lynx with the ball. Van Liv crosses half court. Gets a stagger screen here. Williams down to Reese, and Reese scores. Angel Reese on a nice high-low pass there, big to big. And Reese scores the right-hand layup, 58-54. Reese up to 13. Williams pulls up for a contested three, misses. Reese with a rebound. Angel up to 13 and 8. An outlet pass over to Beck Allen. A Beck Allen layup, timeout, Cheryl Reeve. 2-point game. 2-point game here. Angel Reese with a layup, and then Angel Reese with an assist on that possession. So it's a 2-point game now. 2-point game. So Angel Reese doing point forward work here. Scoring, rebounding, and assisting. Nice outlet pass to the streaking Rebecca Allen. So Angel Reese with 14 double-doubles in 20 games. 8 straight coming into tonight, they said. Yeah, it's getting a little spooky here. But, you know, Minnesota is good for a quick run out of a timeout. So let's see how they respond. All right, so ball about to get inbounded here for the Lynx. They're focused on Angel Reese on the camera. Ball in play here with the Lynx. So it's Heidemann, Smith, McBride, Napheesa, and Carlton. K-Mac, left side of the floor, over to Alana Smith, top of the key. Over to Heidemann. Heidemann, crossover into the paint. Left-hand layup is up and scores. I think that's the first bench points of the game. Yeah, and she gets a steal there, goes up, and scores again. So that's a quick 4 points for Napheesa. Silly turnover there by the Sky forces an easy basket for Napheesa. So out of that timeout, they get 4 quick points. Van Lith with the ball. Over to Williams. Over to Rebecca Allen. Drives baseline. Hook pass to Angel. Angel goes up, takes the contact, and scores. So whoever needed 4 points for Angel, she got the 4 points. She's up to 15. Alana Smith, top of the key, 3, misses. Van Lith with the rebound. See, I looked down and I looked back up and Heidemann was scoring. I didn't know she got her pocket picked. That's funny. Van Lith with the ball. Trying to make a name for myself. She gets into the paint and she scores. Haley Van Lith. She put some respect on my name. She hits the midi and it's 62-60. Angel Reese is second in the league in turnovers. When did that happen? Is she? And Angel Reese forces a turnover right now. 62-60. Sky ball here. Ball in play here with the Sky. You have Haley Van Lith with the ball, guarded by Courtney Williams. She just scored the last bucket. Oh, they leave her open. She takes a long 2, wide open and misses. K-Mac with the rebound. K-Mac with the ball. Tries to attack left. Now guarded by Angel. Cross court to Bridget. Over to Alana in the right corner. Alana up top to Fee. Fee, I haven't said her name too much this quarter. Over to K-Mac. K-Mac for 3. K-Mac for 3. And she gives a big clap. She knows it. She wanted that one badly. Third three-pointer of the game for Kayla McBride. Van Lip trying to come off the screen. Courtney Williams saying, like, I'm right with you. You ain't going nowhere. Angel attacks Fee, gets down the lane, and they call a foul. They're blocking foul by Alana Smith. And Reese talking to somebody. I don't know who Reese was talking to, but she talking to somebody. Oh, it was a fan. I thought it was one of the opposing players. So Angel Reese at the line for 2 free throws. They said a fan said something to her. I'm not too sure what happened, but she is doing a good job at attacking the rim. She hits the free throw. I don't I don't know what's going on, to be completely honest with you. Angel Reese at the line for the second free throw. And she misses the second. Rebound to Courtney Williams. I thought it was Reeves too, Kat. I thought she was going at Reeves. I was like, oh, damn. Courtney Williams over to Bridget. Bridget wide open for 3, and she misses the wide open 3. Rebound to Reese. Angel up to 9 boards here. 65-61. 25 seconds to go here. Bannon with the ball. Top of the key. Bannon waiting for a screen. Wants to screen others as high. Gets to switch onto Alana Smith. Bannon attacks. 4 seconds. Off balance. Gets blocked. And they call a foul. They call a foul on Alana Smith on the block. Bailed her out there. Crazy. That's a crazy bailout. Are they going to challenge? Alana Smith looking at the bench and they're like, no. And the bench is looking at her like, girl, you fouled. She's distraught right now. Bannon, first free throw is up and good. The bench didn't they didn't the assistant coaches didn't give the indication to challenge it, so I guess it wasn't a sure thing. Courtney Williams with the ball after she makes both. Williams out to Fee. Fee, top of the key 3. And Fee knocks down the 3. With 0.4 to go. And that's how the quarter ends. Jay Smooth bench was looking at her like, literally not saying a word, just staring at her. That was funny. But Fee hits a 3 to end the quarter. At the end of 3, score is 68-63. Had the straight face on looking at Alana Smith like, listen, don't look at me. 5-point game here. Lynx outscore the Sky 24-17 in that third quarter. Let's look at the box score. Napheesa up to 22. 22 for Napheesa with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Excuse me. Bridget Carlton with 9. 4 for Alana Smith with 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Courtney Williams with 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. And you have Kayla McBride with 11 on 3 made threes. Heidemann, the only person off the bench to score with 4. For Chicago, you got Reese with 16 points, 9 rebounds, 1 away from another double-double. You have Michaela with 8, 4 for Cardoso. I need her to get like 7 more points. She's playing games. 12 for Banham, 2 for Atkins. Kia Nurse with 4. Elizabeth Williams with 7. Beck Allen with 8. Haley Van Lith with 2. Tudor said, I don't think Lynx gonna cover the spread. You never know. They got one of them. They get one of them runs, and it's curtains. If you're just joining, no Ariel Atkins in this game. No Atkins. She went out at the end of the second quarter with a leg injury and will not return. Hope you guys who participate in the sports betting, hope you guys are winning tonight. Unfortunately, with Atkins going out, that kills one of my tickets. And it doesn't look like Cardoso is going to get her over 11.5 points. So that might kill another. But I did win Angel Reese over 3.5 first quarter points. So you take the wins when you can. So everybody on the stream, got a good amount of us here. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new here. And we do watch alongs all WNBA season long. This is not how I usually sound. I'm a little under the weather, so please bear with me as I try to get over this cold. What happens when you sleep in front of the fan? It's hot, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold. So I got a little stuffy nose here. Fourth quarter getting started now. Fourth quarter getting started. We are in play with the Chicago Sky. Word. Also, join the Discord. Link is at the bottom of your screen here. Should be in the channel description as well. We have an off-ball foul. Basket won't count. It was a foul before the shot. So it was a foul away from the play here. Foul was by Napheesa Collier. I'll give you an update on the players on the floor right now. The towel guys or the mop guys trying to clean up the sweat on the floor right now. So it's Beck Allen to inbound. It's Allen, Liz Williams, Banham, Reese, and Nurse. Banham with the ball. Banham steps back for three and misses. Man, I think they got mics like right on the rim. Every time they hit a brick, it's loud. It rattles. Oh, what a pass to Shepard. Shepard under the basket scores. 70-63 is the score. Banham with the ball. Over to Nurse. Nurse over to Reese. Reese back to Nurse. Behind the three-point line. Nurse dribbles. Foul line jump shot is line drive. Oh, the Lynx almost tip it in. But they secure the rebound. Williams gets it back from Carlton. Bounce pass to Shepard. Touch pass to Fee. Fee off balance fall away. Misses. 9.5. That's a little dangerous, my friend. Angel gets the ball in the post against Carlton and scores. 18 for Angel now. 70-65. And oh, it looks like Cardoso's going to check in next dead ball. I don't see her on the bench. Jessica Shepard fall away over Liz Williams and scores. Ball over to Reese. Right side to, bullet pass to Allen. It goes through her hands and it's a turnover here. Williams with the ball. Fee with the ball in the left corner. Attacks Angel. Loses the ball. Falls down. And they call a jump ball. So Cardoso checks in for Elizabeth Williams. Or who's she checking in for? Oh, she was coming in for Reese, but Reese is a part of the jump ball. So Camilla has to wait till the next dead ball here. Yeah, I need Cardoso, really, to be completely honest with you. Ball tips out. It goes right to the Lynx, though. They find Heidemann on the cut and a score. Yikes. It's getting shaky here for the Sky. Banham with the ball. Almost loses it. Allen over to Banham. Banham with the ball. Hand off to, that's a moving screen. And Rebecca Allen hits the three. Moving screen by Banham. Erases that three. And Cardoso will check in now. Largest lead of the game for the Lynx here. 9-point lead, 74-65. They got Cardoso back in finally. Courtney Williams with the ball. So they take Liz Williams out and they keep Cardoso in. Jumper is up, off from Williams. Rebound to Allen. If I'm Cardoso, I'm sealing Jessica Shepard down low. Allen over to Nurse. Nurse over to Reese. Oh, Cardoso's shoe fell off. She's playing in the post with one shoe. Off balance jump shot, too strong. Uh-oh, they have numbers here. Cardoso trying to get her shoe, and they intentionally foul Heidemann to give Cardoso a chance to put her shoe back on. She had a shoe. She's trying to post up, and she steps right out of her shoe. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. Like, just trying to post up, nobody steps on it, on the back of your foot, and your shoe just falls off. So they have to take an intentional foul there. So it's Heidemann to inbound here for the Lynx. Gets it over to Courtney in the baseline. Guarded by Nurse. Wants the screen from Fee. Gets it down to Fee against Nurse. Yeah, that looked like a block, but they call a foul on Cardoso on the Fee jump shot. So Napheesa will go to the line for 2 free throws. They will not challenge. Oh, that looked like, I thought she got a piece of the ball there. Yeah, they're not going to challenge. It probably that other angle I didn't see, but it was probably a foul. Napheesa hits the first free throw. Johnny said all these new college girls got the hype, but when you really watch the vets, really better. Like I know Haley Van Lith, but damn, so many players better that I never. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like Haley looked good in college for the most part, but when you come against players who've been through college, been playing as pros overseas in the league, it's a different ball game. Oh, Cardoso loses the ball. The Sky are just falling apart. Sky are just falling apart right now. 76-65. My bad. I forgot to add on the free throw. 76-65. Shepard over to Carlton, over to Fee, and another foul called, this time on Reese, trying to deny Napheesa the ball. So Sky struggling here. They've only scored 2 points in the quarter so far. Ball inbound to Shepard. Hand off to Court Williams with the ball top of the key. Over to Napheesa. Napheesa for 3. Misses. Fight for the rebound. Cardoso gets the rebound. Over to Reese. Reese in and out dribble. Hand off to Allen. Allen comes off the screen. Gets blocked there by Napheesa Heidemann, but they call a foul on the shot. So is that a 3-shot foul? They're going to challenge. They're going to challenge. Cheryl Reeve is going to challenge. So we have a timeout on the floor here. Timeout to challenge that 3-point foul by Napheesa Heidemann. Ballin, let's say ball and play. I'm tripping. 76-65. Let's take a look at the box score. As you can see, Minnesota outscoring the Sky 8-2 in this quarter. If you wanted to bet Sky, they're plus 1350 on the money line to come back and win this game. Plus 10.5 on the spread. I have no recommendations either way. Minnesota got Napheesa with 24, Bridget with 9, 4 for Alana Smith, 18 for Courtney Williams, 11 for K-Mac. Douglas, salute for the super chat. First time watching your channel. Nice and smooth delivery. Salute, my friend. Appreciate you finding the channel, and appreciate the super chat there. Heidemann with 6 and Jessica Shepard with 4. You got Angel Reese with 18 and 9, 1 away from a double-double. Onyenwere with 8, 4 for Cardoso, 12 for Banham. And you have Atkins with 2, who went out injured. 4 for Nurse, 7 for Williams, 8 for Beck Allen, and 2 for Van Lith. Appreciate all the kind comments. Salute to all of y'all. So appreciate everyone who's tuned in, who's found the channel. I've been doing WNBA watch-alongs. This is my 3rd season doing them. The graphics have changed a bit over the years, but I try to give you guys some information, some clean graphics, some nice play-by-play, some entertainment, some pop culture references, anything, anything I can think of. I'll talk to you guys about it in regards to the W. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. There is another game tonight. I won't be doing that one. I'm gonna try and go. I'm gonna drink some tea and go to sleep. And get ready for tomorrow's games. Salute Cat for the super sticker. Appreciate you. Enjoy. Not sure why that sticker says bye. I was looking, I was like, you telling me you're leaving? Salute, I think we got about 8 subs so far on the stream today. Appreciate you guys all subbing up. So they're still reviewing this play. They just came back to the broadcast. They're showing this in like super slow-mo. I don't know. I don't know. So they're still reviewing this, so we'll see what happens here. That's the score, 76-65. They're still at the table reviewing this. They still reviewing this, jeez. All right, they said a decision's been made. Let's see what it is. They said she hits, and the challenge is unsuccessful. Contact to the arm. They had a whole timeout break and then some. Oh, they say on the follow through they hit her forearm. Empire says I watched the game this weekend in 13 minutes for a review. Yeah, they have to find a way to speed these things up. It takes away from the flow of the game, and people don't want to sit here. Oh, Beck Allen misses the free throw, so some may say ball don't lie. Got to find a way to speed them up. Second free throw is up and good out of 3. Yeah, Chemo. I would agree with you here. 6:30 to go. It's a 9-point game. I mean, anything could happen. I'm over here playing both sides of the fence right now, saying it might be over, but anything can happen. Heidemann down to Fee. Guarded by Beck Allen. Fee, reverse jump shot, and falls. Fee wanted the foul call. She's on the floor. They have numbers if they want it, but a terrible pass by Onyenwere. It almost goes out of bounds. Court Williams hits it out of bounds. All right, Bantam to inbound. Gets it into Beck Allen here. Approaching 6 minutes to go. Reese. Inspector Gadget Arms. Collects that. Oh, skips through that lane. Right-hand layup is up and good for Angel Reese. 76-69. Don't go anywhere. 20 points for A. Reese. Chi-Town Barbie as K-Mac comes off that screen, hits the left elbow jump shot. Outlet pass goes awry, and Courtney Williams gets the steal, gets it up to Heidemann. Heidemann over to Fee. Fee to Heidemann. Up top to Courtney. Courtney gets downhill, almost loses the ball. Oh, how does Cardoso fall on the floor? They're going for the steal. Over to Fee. Fee, another 3. Oh, Napheesa knocks down the left wing three. That's tough. 4 threes for Feed tonight. 27. Banham over to Cardoso. I need Cardoso to put in work here. Over to Allen. Allen comes off to step back, contested long jump shot. That's not the shot they want. Michaela Onyenwere with the rebound. Gets it over to Banham. Banham off balance midi. Fight for the rebound. Cardoso gets it. Put back is good. There you go, Cardoso. You like 7 foot. You should be easy work down there. 81-71, 10-point game. P with the ball. Hand off to K-Mac. Coming off that screen, going left. Has he dribbled? No look pass to Jess Shepard. Double clutches. Misses. Fight for the rebound. Shepard saves it. Right to Courtney Williams for three. Short. And they get another offensive rebound over to Heidemann. Heidemann for three this time. Misses, and Onyenwere gets the rebound. So 3 shots. No good there. Banham for three. Banham rattles in the three. So Minnesota had 3 bites at the apple there and missed all 3. Banham comes down, catches the ball, shoots a 3. It's a 7-point game. Courtney Williams off the screen. They call a moving screen by Jessica Shepard. Turnover by the Lynx. JP say, okay, I joked about Reese, but salute, her game has changed. Yeah, definitely has. She's getting better. So a 7-point game here, 81-74. Ball inbounds to Banham. She has 3 threes in this game. Ball in play here. Banham being pressured heavily. Gets it over to Reese. Top of the key. Guarded by Fee. Reese. Oh, bad pass by Reese. It's stolen by McBride. She goes coast to coast. Stops. Goes up. And scores. Reese went the wrong option. Cross-court pass on that one. That was a tough one to deal with. Turned it over. Oh, no. Cardoso and Michaela run into each other. Michaela's on the floor. Bridget Carlton down the lane, gets fouled, and scores. That is the game-changing play right now. And it looks like Onyenwere's contact came out. She's laid out on the floor. Cardoso's a big woman. She ran right into Cardoso, and she's shaking up. There's probably going to have to be a timeout on the floor. I think her contact came out. She knocked the contact out her eye. This is crazy. Man, she got a headache. And they got to have a timeout here on the floor to take care of Michaela. Hopefully she's all good though. But she seems to got the worst of that. Jeez. She ran right into her teammate's own screen, and she was just laid out on the floor. I seen Banham like pick something out of her eye. I don't know if it was a contact or an eyelash. But hopefully she's all good. That's my rookie of the year back with the Liberty in 2021. If I remember correctly. Yeah, 2021. Salute to everybody tuning in. Salute, salute. Yeah, her brain is definitely rattled on that one. Definitely rattled on that one. Whew. So we're in a timeout right now. We're trying to see if Michaela is going to be okay. That's the score right now, 85-74. Salute to everybody who's tuned in for the stream. Salute to those who found the channel today. Make sure you subscribe if you like this type of content. Always leave a like. Helps me out with the algorithms. I'll be back tomorrow for another stream. We'll probably do the Fever and Sun. I don't feel like staying up late for a late game, so we'll do the Fever and Sun game. That game's on ESPN tomorrow. All right, so commercial is done. Let's see if they come back to the game now. I've seen that commercial a couple times tonight. All right, broadcast is back. 11-point game, 85-74. Oh, dang. Her head hit Cardoso in like the shoulder. I think it did knock the contact out her eye. Damn. So friendly fire there. Michaela has to go to the locker room, adding insult to injury on this game. So Bridget Carlton at the line. Is this for the 3-point play? It is. And she misses. Rebound to Reese. 85-74. Van Lith over to Banham. Banham trying to get it to Reese. Bad pass by Banham. Stolen by the Lynx. I think that might have taken the wind out of the Sky sails on that turnover in foul and one. Courtney Williams over to Fee. Fee already hit 4 threes tonight. Fee dribbles through, handoff to K-Mac. K-Mac, left hand scoop is up. And good. Largest lead of the game for Minnesota. 11 points off turnovers this quarter. 11-0. Van Lith down the lane, goes off the wrong foot, and scores the layup. 87-76. Ball over to Bridget Carlton. This time slipping. Time is running out. They need a stop here. Fee in the post against Reese. She traveled. They don't call it. She's reverse pivoting. Thank you. Do they call it? Oh, they call a 3 in the key. Forces the turnover. Angel Reese does get the double-double. She has 20 points and 10 boards with 3 assists. Can they stage an 11-point comeback here with 2 minutes to go? Highly unlikely, but anything is possible. Angel spin move, loses the ball in the paint, and it's a turnover. That dream went out the way. Courtney Williams over to Fee. Fee goes up and smokes the easy layup. Rebound to the Lynx, though. Courtney Williams with the ball. Oh, they got Kaylee Van Lith on her. That's a baby down there, and they call a foul on that defensive attempt by Van Lith. HVL was trying to deny Napheesa the ball there. That's barbecue chicken, though. Gotta get in the weight room. Napheesa, one of the best in the world. Gotta be quicker than that. As Napheesa hits the first free throw. 88-76. The Lynx are in the bonus. And hits the second. 89-76. Man said HV Little. That's what the L in list stands for. The L stands for Little. Van Lith out to Reese. Reese shoots a 3. Too strong. Rebound to Bridget. And this pretty much is over, y'all. This is pretty much over. 89-76. 70 seconds to go here. Back to Courtney. Courtney comes off that screen. Courtney over to K-Mac. Right side to Fee. Fee over to Alana Smith. Almost turns it over. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Courtney Williams steps through. Off balance 3. Air ball. Oh, your photo correct. I was like, oh, I see what you're trying to do there, HV Little. And it looks like some of the fans are heading for the exits here. They go 1-1, about to go 1-1 on the homestand against the best team in the W. Minnesota's still yet to lose 2 games in a row. Why they take it so long to inbound? There's 55 seconds to go here. I don't know what. I think they're trying to clear the benches here. Empire says great second half by the Lynx. Yeah, it was definitely a great second half by them. So can we just inbound this ball over here? Reese talking to somebody. Oh, my lead pass just started buffering. Okay, we back. Ball in play here with the Sky. Van Lift comes off the screen going left. Van Lift out to Bantam. Bantam pump fakes. Bantam over to Van Lift. Over to Reese. Reese wide open. Reese goes up. Oh, too far under the basket, but gets fouled. So Reese going back to the line to add to her point total. Angel Reese and Courtney Williams having a little conversation here. The Angel at the line. First free throw is up. She cashes in. 21 points. Courtney Williams going around just talking to everybody. Second one is up, and she cashes in 22 for Angel. Ball in play with Courtney Williams, approaching 30 seconds to go here. And which was a pretty good game until late. A couple turnovers there. Diamond Miller out to Klundikova. Oh, Anastasia Olari-Kosu, the rookie, goes up and gets to the basket and scores. 91-78, and it's 10 seconds to go here. And the Sky will just dribble it out. So, people, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and the final buzzer sounds. The Lynx continue their streak of not losing back-to-back games. They moved to 19-4. The Sky dropped to 7-14. Great game, though, I will say, from Angel Reese. Cardoso, after having that 17-11 last game, does not get anywhere close to those numbers tonight. Napheesa, we'll take a look at the box score, but Napheesa showed up and showed out. Final score 91-78. Lynx second half was just a beatdown. 24-17 in the third, 23-15 in the fourth. So the money line, Lynx win the money line, of course. The spread was minus 11.5. They covered the spread. The over-under at 158.5. They go over. For Minnesota, all right, Liz, see ya. Napheesa finishes with 29 points and 5 assists. Bridget with 11. Alana Smith with 4. 18 for Courtney Williams with 8 rebounds and 7 assists. 17 for Kayla McBride. Napheesa with 6. Jess Shepard with 4. You got Chicago. Angel Reese with double-double, 22 and 10. 15 for Rachel Bantam. Everybody else was in single digits. Hopefully Ariel Atkins is okay. She went out with a leg injury at the end of the second quarter. Rebecca Allen with 10 off the bench. 4 for Nurse, 7 for Williams, 4 for Van Lith. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the stream. That is the final score, 91-78. Lynx get back in the win column, and the Sky drop one here at home. I will be back tomorrow. I think that game is 7 Eastern. I got to look. That game is at 8 Eastern, so I'll be on around 7:50 p.m. Eastern to cover that game. Make sure you subscribe. Those noti bells are on so you get notified whenever I'm about to go live or when I post a stream. There is another game happening. Phoenix Golden State starts in about 6-ish minutes on League Pass, so definitely tune in for that. That should be a good one. I'm going to go get some rest, take a nice hot shower, try to get over this little head cold so I don't sound so nasally. Appreciate you guys bearing with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Salute to all the new subs, the people who like the old, my old crew, the current crew. Appreciate you guys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Salute.